by the laboratory area where they perform the experiments on lab mice, regardless of how efficacious or inefficacious that is. Oh, freeze! All right. He's flashing red with. They discovered me.
Well, pull out the pistols if you want to.
Oh dear goodness! Oh no! Woohoo! Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Sounds like Shin from Shin-Chan. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's not how he sounds. Oh my goodness, what in the name? And then it exploded. Did I do that? I should probably do something. Yes. Brute force. This area. Here's Johnny. Check here first. Nothing in there. I'm not certain if these boxes that the suspects are located within the boundaries of alcoves that are located along the parallel sides of the interior walls of this mineshaft / lit interior cavern. Oh, this notices those are red down there, as before. Suspects that these won't explode, being green, though it's possible that this didn't activate them because those exploded, but presumably from their positioning and or at least what represents from the output of this particular subtext of interactive software, a modern American entertainment, recreational program, that this is representing the optical parallax, suggesting that it's closer than those, and within the boundaries of this particular environment. This doesn't see how it got to those without passing the point that it presumably would trigger these, entering the path of this cavern. This might be too slow. This recalls it was using this senses attempting to find some useful information, and ended up, Ah! I know you want to. No. Is that Central Victor over there? Is that Victor? The boxes are gone. I'm not certain if it's possible to break these boxes without them being destroyed by the explosion. Pick up that Cerebro file and go deal with Victor. Is that him? Saw something dark, somewhat dark silhouette. Seemed sort of threatening, small surface area, elongated, extrusive appendage claw. Bobbing around. Is that Mr. Creed waiting to greet me? So brusque and brazen, a vicious assault of a manner. Each memory file unlocked is a Cerebro. Each memory file unlocks a file in Cerebro. Once unlocked, you can enter Cerebro via the bonus menu. To learn more about the game, please go to l3disablehelp.com. Otherwise, press X and move on with your lives. Deal with Victor every time. Right. See what we can do about Victor here. He's what if he grabbed me from here? That's his hand. That's totally his hand. He is just standing. Oh my goodness. He is. Oh my, look at him. What is he doing? He's dancing. He's doing a booping. Can I strike him? Can I step? Oh, that is him. That is him in full bloom. He's waiting to grab me. He's just jumping up and down. Can't he hear me? He knows I'm here, doesn't he? I could just carefully. Is there any way I can get through this hall without him grabbing me and just then he's just like ball handles me from one hand to the other? Can I just hug this wall and stealth strike him? That's not an option, is it? I can see him. There's no way he doesn't see this person from here. You have senses that are acute beyond human beings. A human being would definitely notice Wolverine half naked in his Weapon X deep submersion tank, sensory deprivation, incubation, submersion, deep pressure tank, underpants, and shortwave radio equipment of alternating colors, you've got sky blue. You've got dark aster, modulonian, dark aster, iodine, heavy iodide, metal magnetite, putty, mind-altering combustion products, incandescent electromagnetic radiation emitting macromolecular electrochemical bonds, power products of volatile compound chemicals incorporated into top secret, trade secret, Chinese anti-personnel defragmentation explosive devices, dark aster over here. You got the incandescent electromagnetic radiation emitting macromolecular electrochemical bond snap power amber, which is more like the color that Sabretooth's eyes should be. He is just jamming candlelight, and then this one is another sky blue, and you got dual dark aster and ephemeral spark of the divine and bi-blood red car transmission looking vital fluid blood buttons on that one. Giant tape deck. I don't know what that is. This is supposed to be the year 1963. It's difficult to determine what kind of technology this is. Hey, just these pants. Look at that. Look at this. Submerged. He's got whole. Why does he get pants? Why does he? I've got short. Who wears short shorts? I wear short shorts. Yeah, I've heard it. I've heard. I get it. There was no way. I'm not certain this could have had any greater indication that this would happen. He's still up there. He's still up there, bouncing up and down and jamming like this is the cool down jamboree. Just lay off the sauce, man. Gas. The rage is red. Rage is red and the whomping willow. Oh, hug the wall. You don't see me. You don't see me. They really don't see me! Oh! Hello, gentlemen. Welcome to the world of... Ah! I learned to play the game. Where's the other one? Come over here. Want to do the whirlwind attack. The whirlwind... Oh my goodness. I don't recall activating that. This cannot retract its claws, and it's low on health. There it is. Boop, knock it. Let him up. Boop, in. Oh, were you surrendering? Is that offer still available? I suppose not. Oh, you have to hit. Someone has to get hit.
Trash can you?
One valve of every color, just in case, inexplicably, you forget what these valves do. This 1960s. This is what the government used back in the day, before everyone else got them. The domestic computers. For the people. Open up! I know Sabretooth is not going to jump out at me here. But I believe he will, if that makes any sense. Too many doorways. It's too many doors. Oh, there it is. There's the representing obtrusive, obscure, out of focus, dark, shadowy, illusory, hallucinogenic, incipient strike animation combat. Creep on it. His face! There, I'm gonna throw you. What is this? A pool of coolant? There, cool off. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Did it obliterate him? Are these fuel rods? Are these fuel cells with this plutonium-290? This is bollocks! They're just sitting in an open vat! Someone put a lid on this thing! Is this sucker nuclear? No Shane Madej is in this place somewhere looking for ghosts. Hey, demons. It's your boy. I'm not paying for that. Way too much broken glass on the floor. As a result of this person's actions.
Here I come to slit your throat.
How on earth did this do that? Grab him. There you go. Throw him at that guy. No, throw. Oh, yeah. They're shooting me. They're shooting me. I don't have claws. There's Wilhelm! That is Wilhelm. Sabretooth did an almost Wilhelm, and he learned it from that guy. His vocal mimicry with that high metabolism. Jump over him. You want to strike? You want to strike? I'll give you a strike. The key card. Not quite as versatile as the Sabertooth's all-access volatile state storage flash drive memory keycard. Did not have to destroy that door. Didn't have to break that one either. Something doesn't seem right. Well, these people crouching around. They heard the door open. Maybe you should. And why is this guy unarmed? This is a setup. They're trying to frame me for several murders that I committed. Wait. Searching the sneeze. They didn't hear that. They didn't hear that? Tell me you didn't hear that. Right through the... Did that one even stab him? Pulling a saber. What on earth happened here? Breathe on out. Oh, fine. Flamethrower. Flamethrower. Hit him. Stop doing that. He could get somewhere and heal. Nope. That is not... It's not a... It's the L block and Tetris viewing port. The deployable, the in-house fort, the in-fortress deployable cover Tetris viewing slot. Whoever designed this, quite the affinity for Tetris. Wanted to see his enemy in every block. This guy, oh dear, oh there's more. Does this guy not know? And that guy's telling him, there's a very dangerous and hostile, deranged, illegal experiment behind that cover over there. Where are you going? I'm gonna try and shoot him. Not working. Can anything shoot this person through this? Where? Over here? I'm looking. Don't get that close. I don't think that's a good idea. Oh, okay. Thanks. I was gonna walk right over there. Ah, you fool. Come on. Dear goodness. Pulling Mystique. Is that where they got that? Which came out first? The X-Men 2 movie or the game? Or were they made around the same time? Did the people who make that see Mystique's Weapon X infiltration under giant vault sliding door slide and middle obscene gesture as they are entering the facility? Stealth strike the guy in here. It seems he is gone. Oh. Back down on the floor. You stay there. You stay there. You die. There's still a guy. Breathe on out. I'll break this computer. I'll claw this computer into explosions. Does this file cabinet explode? Oh, what? Oh, this guy's still hiding. What'd you get for hiding? Not even there. It keeps track of the don't heal portion. Anybody left? Anybody? Moment of truth. The genetic research facility.
Created by Department H's sickos.
The Department H of Weapon X. Alright. Oh, he's still... I get the... Good night. Jump over him. Jump over him. There you go. And move around him. What on earth? On the fourth... What in the name of the fourth moon of Omicron Persei 9? Can't retract the claws. Wounded. That's fine. The Sabertooth. The Sabertooth encounter. Is that the window? That's the window he jumps through, isn't it? Can I see him? Oh, there's another one of these guys. Let's go see if we can find him first. Or maybe you have to activate that console. So look for him, then deal with this guy. Perhaps it's better to deal with this guy here. Can't see. Can't see. Where is he? How does he know? He's, he's walking like an Egyptian. glitching like an Egyptian. Aha! Ta-da! Coming through! Oh! I can pick him up! Oh, all day I've been waiting. That's the scream of some gargantuan, lumbering, scurvied, unearthed, foul, ravenous, tumultuous, devious, detestable, sordid, vile, repulsive, sanguine, detestable, egregious aberration of nature. No, back up, just back right up. You don't need to get any closer than that. It's a breach of personal space. I thought I'd windmill him. Can you move aside? Can you move aside? But then he doesn't attack, giving me the opportunity to attack him from an angle that, oh, he's quite fast doing that. What is the red? There we go. I'm gonna throw you right through this thing. Oh, that doesn't break. Doesn't break. Oh, we got a lot. Oh, he's getting up. Oh, let me hit him. Nope. Time to go. It didn't slide past him. No, he's a brick. House. Egregious twist is that. Experiments of weapon nature's in the house. He's a brick. Where are you, Sabretooth? Activate the console and come back here. So this you could see in here the whole time. It'd be funny if you activate the console and he does not show up. Can I go in there now? Look at him, his feet's not even moving. How is he? Well, actually, that makes sense. If his metabolism is that high, Wolverine might actually be able to do that. To just move without lifting his legs very much. The elevator will not descend. And now this can't leave. Without jumping.
Weapon X gone wrong.
Steve Mongols McMichaels in an incubation tube. Or that thing from Alien Resurrections. The xenomorph human hybrid. Alan Ripley.
Code. Gotta find myself a live scientist.
Gotta find myself a live scientist. Well, he wants somebody to eat some. See if I can thermopylae past them. Maybe that's not the best strategy. If anything, that'll get me killed. I need space to move around. Ah. Slide! Missed him. Oh, he slows me down. Strike him. Get this guy. Legion, I'll rope-a-dope you. Look at me. It's a special edition Weapon X swimsuit subversion tank incubation tank edition. Oh, can I block him? Can I block him? I'll start blocking. I'm gonna rapidash you. Rapidash you. Block. How do I block? Look away. Sting like a butterfly. Float like a hornet. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, I can block. Oh, move away. There you go. Ha ha ha! This has figured out the block. Get up and be destroyed whilst the rage, but do so whilst the rage is still in effect. If they get up now, it's as if they know. See if I can find Sabretooth. Victor, you down here? Ooh, the flute. Ancient, powerful. Doesn't seem to be there. I suspect from the way that the elevator descends, from the way that the elevator is facing when it descends, that this was facing this way and looking there. Now that's the tube. There's a tube that you exit after you go down there, and Sabretooth throws Willy Swicka at you. That you enter that isn't open now, so there might be two tunnels. That might be the tunnel that's... But they seem to both be open. Are they both open? Oh, got health. I needed health. This suspects you don't pick them up. That one's sealed. It definitely graphically looks different. That one looks sealed. I'm guessing that's the one that's sealed, and that's the one that opens after you encounter Sabretooth again. Encounter, euphemism. After Sabretooth tosses Willy Swicka, Ph.D. in ravening, tumultuous, obscene, grotesque, redundant, outrageous, outright felonious, ludicrous and impetuous, ruthless and uncouth, sporadic, erratic, deranged, local or general anesthetics-induced psychoses, first referenced, brought to us, or first announced or recognized by Brandon from the High on Anesthesia video. The Willy Swicka, my man! He died by Sabretooth. Sabretooth killed him. He doesn't seem to be here, which means that presumably, regardless of how long you wait before going into the elevator, Sabretooth is always going to be there, somewhere between the interval of being able to... Oh, how'd you get there? Where'd you come from? Just hide. Were you invisible? Speaking of hide, look at him. Look at him. He just jumps away. He just breaks my limited edition Weapon X Oculus Rift and then leaps away like some kind of limber, Cirque du Soleil maniac, maniacal speed, hopped on, geeked on speed maniac.
Weapon X gone wrong.
Define wrong. Acting in a way to create egregious violations of numerous international laws regarding illegal biological experiments? Ah, yes.
A genetic code. Gotta find myself a live scientist.
Catch myself a live one. Here come the Ubermorphs. Oh, goody. Every time. Every time. Block here. Goody. Raison d'etre time. Got time to go El Pollo Loco on your detestable, scurvy, lime-skinned, mulberry tree blistered. Let's check. This is already checked. Let's see if this is going to check again. That one's closed. That means the other one is the one that's open. That's the one that he throws the scientist at, which means that the other one he's near, or was he near it or next to it? But he would be here, right there. He's not there, which means that in this game, the implication here is that within the chronometric frame of reference of any frame of reference that it is required for you to move to the position of activating this console or being within visual range of the region where Victor is standing with that scientist, and the frame of reference where you would be moving to a position where you are no longer able to see them, and then take the elevator to descend to that level. He has found a scientist and is presumably... Look at him! I'm standing there like a dummy. What are you doing? He's just waiting there to throw that scientist at me. He bum-rushed his way over there just to throw this guy at me. Unless this whole time he was scientist grinding. This is where he got that volatile state storage mobile flash drive skeleton keycard.